They took away my doctor at my clinic I go to. I don't want any more cuts.
And so do you suffer HIV?
Yeah.
How long?
Since January.
So how will this all affect you?
I wouldn't be able to get my HIV meds. I wouldn't be able to, the doctors are already overflowed. The doctors are already overflowed. They're overpacked. If anything, we need more HIV funding. We don't need it being taken away. We need more.
Song. I am a woman, I am an artist, and I know where my voice belongs.
And I will never forget how my friends just dropped dead, one after the other. That the flame of life was just, you know, blown out like candles on a birthday cake. And I'll never forget that. And that's why I'm still here.
And what's your message to the legislators here today?
They all need to understand that these are not just lines through a number. Every one of these cuts is connected to a living, breathing human being. I know we're living in difficult times. I know that our country is having a difficult economic time. And I know our state is having a very difficult time. But when health care in Mississippi is looking better than health care in California, something has gone terribly wrong. And I need all of our legislators, I need all of our assembly people to know that just like I hear them say all the time, you cannot balance this budget on the backs of people who are least able to help themselves. They are the last people to get any kind of care and help, and the first people to get the deepest cuts. It is right. It is not fair, and I know we can be better than this. I know they can be better politicians. I know we can be better Americans. I know we can be better Californians. We must do better.
When you think about what is most important about government, what is most important about the hallowed work that goes on in this building, at the top of the list is saving lives.
Everyone knows that we face a dire situation and that the state has to make painful decisions. But what the governor is proposing isn't a painful option, it's a deadly option. It's a deadly option. The governor is trying to balance the budget on the backs of the people who can least afford it.
That's right. Health care should not be sold like a loaf of bread. It is a right. It should be a right. And it makes a difference when government responds. Now, I lost my younger brother, Terry, to AIDS some years ago before we were making the kind of investments that we make today. So I know in a very personal way that this is about saving lives, but it's about us as a people and what we stand for as a people. What does this government mean to you and it means to the millions you represent if it's not being responsive to your needs? And I will tell you today, I will not vote for one cut in these programs.
How will your patients be affected by all these cuts?
They'll die. Without their medications, they will clearly die like they used to in the late 80s and early 90s before we had these meds. And in addition, the virus will spread more because the viral load will not be controlled with the medication, so the increased risk of transmission is much higher.
I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved. Just like a tree planted by the water. I shall not be moved. Well, I think we now move to we shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. Just like a tree.